Can you tell me a little bit about Gabrielle's story and when you noticed there was a problem and what she's gone through so far?
Yeah, one day I was at work and I was contacted by my wife, who had advised me that Gabrielle had been throwing up that day, getting sick. She didn't feel like I needed to come home because it looked like just like a stomach bug. Once I got home from work, she told me I could wake her up. She'd been sleeping a while. When I went to wake her up, I noticed her diaper was full. Upon changing her diaper, it was full of blood. It was nothing else, just blood. So we rushed her to the hospital here in Prescott Valley. Upon getting to Prescott Valley, they advised us that she was going to need to be flown down to the Phoenix Children's Hospital. So they flown her down via native air. Mom got to go with her. I drove down separately. Upon my arrival, the doctors already looked at Gabrielle and told me that she had intussusception, which is when the stomach kind of goes inside out on itself, and the blood, it was actually from it choking the intestines out, and that's where the blood was coming from. They tried multiple procedures to try to reverse the bowels going in on each other, and were unsuccessful. They ended up having to go into a surgery, cutting her open on her stomach from side to side. Upon doing that, they had found 60% of the colon was dead. They removed 60% of the colon, the 4% of the small intestines, and then her appendix was removed also.
How's she doing now?
She's doing well. She gets 2 shots a day of blood thinner. She did get clots from the procedure. We just went down yesterday. One of the clots has healed up completely, but the other one is still as it was when we left. So she is going to continue to get 2 shots a day of blood thinner for the next 6 weeks, and we'll go back down and try again.
What has the community support meant for you so far?
It's been amazing. I truly did not expect that. My sergeant and some of my other fellow employees helped out with that, getting the word out, and it was just crazy to hear the love, support, and everything on Facebook. Just everything's been amazing and great to have.
Okay. That's all I had. Is there anything else you want to say, or?
Well, we also want to say thank you again. We can't say it enough. It's incredible the amount of support we've gotten from people that we know and that we don't know. And I just think it's just crazy and good and amazing. When you go through something as terrifying as this, it's nice to have people in the community that, care and give back to us as he has to the community. And just want to say thank you again.
All right. Why don't you tell me her story, and when did you first notice something wrong, and what happened?
Well, we didn't know anything was wrong until we went to her 2-month just normal baby checkup, get her vaccines, and her pediatrician found that she didn't have an innocent heart murmur and that he was concerned about it, and so he made an appointment for us to go to the cardiologist in Phoenix, and we went there the next day to see the cardiologist, and when they did her echo, they found that she had a coarctation in her aorta, which means there is a narrowing, kind of like an hourglass, and that in order for it to get fixed, they would have to go in and cut that part of the aorta out and then sew it back together. And so that was Thursday we went in. We were there all weekend with her on heart meds and just to get her heart as strong as it could be for surgery. She had surgery Monday, the 20th of June, and then that was a really long day.
Yeah.
And then she had some echoes after that just to check on the incision and just to see how everything was going. We got discharged from the hospital on the night of the 24th, so we weren't at the hospital for too terribly long, but it was long enough.
How's she doing now?
She's doing great now. Her last echo showed that her heart function was low normal, where it was almost non-existent before because of having so much back pressure from not being able to go through the aorta. The left side of her heart was enlarged, and so they're hoping that it would just kind of go back to normal, and it has. It's on the low normal side now. So we go back to the doctor on the 4th for another checkup, and hopefully we can wean her off her heart meds then, and just see how things go from there.
What is it like when a young family gets those kind of medical bills?
It's really hard because I've been out of work for 6 months since we noticed, since I had her, and then having those medical bills is really stressful, not knowing exactly how we're gonna pay for them.
What has the community support been like so far?
It's been amazing. It really has been amazing.
All right, anything else you want to say?
I'm just glad that she's doing better, and that I couldn't think of how it would be the other way, so.
Okay.
Chino Valley Police Department is organizing a community benefit for these 2 baby girls. Please join us on Saturday, October 1st at the Windmill House for a spaghetti dinner, silent auction, and raffle. The Windmill House is located at 1460 West Road 4 North in Chino Valley. This event will start at 5 p.m. and the fun will last until 8 p.m.
Tickets are selling fast. We encourage everyone to purchase their tickets now. You can purchase your tickets at State Farm, Penny Hubble, Mazy's Gun Store, Tombstone Tactical, Olsen's Green, and of course the Chino Valley Police Department.
Our goal is to raise funds and have fun. We will have lots of auction and raffle items such as rifles, pistols, celebrity autographed memorabilia, gift baskets, local artwork, jewelry, and much, much more.
Be prepared to bid on your favorite items and to purchase raffle tickets. We will accept cash and checks only, no credit cards. Along with the spaghetti dinner and dessert, there will also be cash bar and live music.
100% of all proceeds will go to Gabrielle and Harper's families to cover medical expenses, travel costs, and related expenses.
Can't wait to see you there. Come help support these 2 special babies and their families.